to have you here. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Dan and Paula. This is a widespread area of heavy rain, and we're actually already seeing that now. North of Arkansas, rain right now stretching all the way up into Pennsylvania, with flood watches from Pennsylvania down into Texas. Flood warnings, though, in anticipation of what is to come. And it's this cold front that is going to trigger a new line of intense storms as we go into the afternoon and evening. But look at this by tomorrow morning from the Gulf Coast all the way up into New York City. We're talking about some heavier rain with some icing across New England. So rainfall projections, widespread area 1 to 2 inches, but it's this 3 to 4 inch area that has us most concerned because the ground is so saturated and it all is just going to run off. Now that severe threat you can see on our high-res model here. Look at this from the afternoon hours. There is a concern for not only the heavy rain, but storms that could produce damaging winds and also tornadoes. Heads up from Dallas to Louisville to Memphis today. That is a look at what's happening nationally. Now, here's your. And just to give you some perspective here, the Ohio River places like Louisville and Cincinnati, they're talking about the highest levels being projected in about 20 years since 1997. So.
It's great to have you, by the way. I know a lot of your viewers were frightened you were coming to New York. You're like, no, just filling in for the weekend.
Helping out.
That's right.
Happy to have you.
You're a great team player.
They were frightened because they know she was going to be standing next to Ron. He's dangerous.
I was just kidding around.
Notorious R-O-N. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning to all of you. I won't go through the litany of names, but especially
CVB. Cindy, good morning again.
Good morning to you. It looks a whole lot like a winter behind me here, doesn't it? We take you up to Wisconsin this morning, and look at these snowbanks. They are about a foot tall right now. We focused in a lot about the severe weather and flooding threat. There's also a wintry side to this storm, and you can see we have winter storm warning there in the pink from Minneapolis on up to Duluth, where later today there is going to be blowing snow from Des Moines on up to Minneapolis, and I-35 going to be pretty tough traveling. We'll watch this system bring a bit of wintry weather into New England tomorrow with some freezing rain and ice, but rain again is a big concern today. As we focus in on that area to the south, it is a high risk for flooding today. There's so much moisture in the atmosphere. Flooding is a huge concern across a large area today. With more on that and your local forecasts now.